a whale?
Can you see a whale? Where are the whales? If you spend enough time watching the water off Australia's east coast, a migrating whale will likely enter your gaze.
Oh, there we go. Just got him.
Australia's humpback highway has never been healthier, with more than 40,000 now thriving in our waters. And while that population's made a considerable comeback, signs and spottings of an elusive relative have been few and far between.
Well, there's amazing things that happen in our blue backyard, and some of the things pop up when we least expect it.
Feast your eyes. This is the Brutus whale. They're up to 16 metres long, slender and speedy, now taking the title as Australia's surfing whale.
Some individuals of Brutus whales can be seen in really shallow waters in what's been described to me as around 3 metres at times, and what looks like riding waves. In some cases, there's famous footage of 2 Brutus whales riding the waves near surfers and what appears to be feeding on bait balls. It's incredible stuff. It's the stuff of what Blue Planet is made of.
The species has been documented in South Africa and South America, found in tropical and warm temperate waters, but until now their whereabouts in Australia has been seldom studied.
But this research is showing us direct evidence of their occurrence for the first time in New South Wales waters, as well as in the lovely Queensland waters. As a scientist, I am now seeing and putting the pieces of the puzzle together.
Dr. Vanessa Perrotta led the research and says while there are striking similarities to popular whale species, they've finally been able to determine one key difference.
The Brutus whale may be a tropical whale and may not even migrate. And in fact, some observations suggest that they may be in Australian waters year-round. So how cool is that?
But for those findings, Vanessa can't take all the credit, especially considering the evidence, videos and photos, aren't hers.
It's not something you can really plan for though when you're going out looking for Brutus whales. They kind of just pop up and they're quite fast.
Documenting the elusive Brutus whale over several years was a feat fulfilled mostly by citizen scientists, and in most cases, a total fluke.
My first experience, I was filming a bait ball off the coast, and there was tens of dolphins and seals and birds smashing into this bait ball, and then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, this Brutus whale just comes right through the middle of the bait ball, feeding, which was just incredible. From then, I've been able to film them at different times, feeding, interacting with other animals, and also a mother and calf, which is just fantastic to be able to capture something like that. It's a really amazing experience.
Austin Eiley and Taylor Arnell stumbled across this scene at Gari, Fraser Island in Queensland.
Just it looked like a nice relaxing swim for them. They could just wait for a wave, catch it, push them right into the bait balls of fish, as the footage shows, and then quickly peel out before they get beached.
Some of the most valuable evidence came from whale watching operators, including Simon and Jessica Miller.
Been seeing lots of them down in the far south coast of New South Wales, out of Merimbula, Eden and Bermagui, and lots of feeding activity on bait fish.
These people see things that we don't necessarily see, and that's powerful in my opinion. This information could be provided directly to change makers, to those who are providing whales protection in Australian waters.
Despite all their new knowledge, a number of questions remain.
Are these whales making that swim across the ditch? And as we've seen mother and calves presence in these waters, is this part of their calving areas? We just don't know at this stage, but watch this space.